that classy, sassy girl who gets good grades. She's got bronchitis, but mom's down to 3 packs a day and trying really hard to quit. She's Gabby.
Hello, my name is Gabby, and today I'm a little hungry. Well, that's great, because today I want to talk about food, but not just any food. Food you'll find in video games. Now, folks, I know what you're thinking. Gabby, you say. Most video games just have average foods that Joe Smo can find anywhere. Maybe, but some games have some pretty weird stuff, things you can almost never find. For example, I really love eggs. I love them so much I ask every chicken I meet if they can plop 1 or 2 out for me. But I've been thinking about branching out. There was a recent pecking incident I don't really want to get into. So I thought, what about dinosaur eggs? I mean, Yoshi's got plenty. He's just using them as weapons most of the time and throwing them away. What a waste. Throw them at my bed! No! Not only do I think they would make a pretty good omelet, but I think they're so big that you could make a whole bunch of stuff with 1 Yoshi egg. You can make a scramble, a quiche, a frittata, a souffle, a shakshuka, and a breakfast burrito, which is just a wrapped omelet, or you could drink it like Rocky does. While we're in the Mushroom Kingdom and blabbing about food, I was thinking, what would Super Mario's Power-Ups taste like? Is the fire flower spicy, like peppers?
Run away! She's got fire!
Is the Mushroom Power-Up savory?
Run away! She's got height!
Does the Star Power-Up taste like a party?
Run away! She's on fire and at the height of her growth!
But I mean, there's food outside of the Mario video games that would be great to try too. Like I know there's something that looks extra yummy, and we secretly all wanted to try it. Wall chicken. In the classic video game Castlevania, the guy that you're playing as uses a whip, and when he whacks certain blocks in the castle he's searching, he's sometimes met with delicious meat.
Wall chicken.
Now hear me out. I live in a pretty ancient residence myself, built way back in the yesteryear of 2005. Most of the light bulbs are made of something called incandescence. Really, it's quite the old castle, so using Castlevania as my guide and having no access to whip, I began slapping all the walls with my daddy's belt. But sadly, I couldn't find anything. So I decided to construct my own wall chicken, using a hollow cinder block I found in the garage and a big bucket of Colonel's Extra Crispy. Unfortunately, I forgot about it for about a week or so in there, but in the name of science, I tried some anyway. Speaking of fast food, let's talk about the king of fast food. Hamburgers. Everyone loves delicious hamburgies, and there's a video game all about making them. It's called Burger Time. In it, you make enormous burgers. Well, either they're enormous or the chef is really small. Anyway, he walks over the ingredients to make the burgers. And I wanted to recreate the delicious sandwiches in Burger Time, but it turns out that I'm a little bit too big to step on all those ingredients. So I got my best friend Hammy. He's my hamster, to wear teeny little boots, and he walked all over my patties. Let me tell ya, I don't see the appeal. They tasted a lot like regular hamdingers, but like, with sawdust. You know, I've been talking a lot about chewing stuff, and I'm kind of thinking I should take a break and talk about delicious video game beverages. And I've always wanted to try, like, yeah, those glowy magic drinks from Final Fantasy, elixirs. I think they're called. They make you feel better, and they give you mips. A couple years ago, I decided to make my own elixir using whatever I could find in the fridge. I mixed it all together, and well, it was really blue, but it was kind of fizzy. And the taste? The doctor said he never had to pump a stomach for so long. Next up, I'm kind of interested in what Pokemon eat. In the game, there's something called rare candy. And rare candy must be pretty good because I heard that if a Pokemon eats it, they level up. It must be the sweetest, yummiest candy ever. And about a month ago, I was at my Grammy's house making an incredible pillow fort, and I found this. It must be a rare candy. It was the only one in the whole couch. Let's see what this sweet pea is all about. Oh, ooh, I think I think my bow got a little bigger.
Gabby has evolved into Gabby with a slightly better bow.
Okay, I guess. Well, last but not least, I want to talk about PacMan. PacMan is by far the most popular video game character that ever existed. And he looks like a wheel of cheese, but with a slice taken out. Now, PacMan's whole thing is he's like a Ghostbuster, but he eats dots. But what could the dots be? You gotta think about this, folks. If he's running away from ghosts, it's gotta be something really, really good. So, of course, it can only be one thing. The most addictive substance known to mankind. Marshmallows. Marshmallows are fantastic. They make everything better. Cereal, marshmallows, better. Chocolate, marshmallows, better. Spaghetti, marshmallows, better. Marbles, marshmallows. This was a bad choice. Well, I learned a lot these past few weeks eating all these foods, but I think the most important lesson is that video game food is eccentric and weird, and probably best suited to stay in video games. Plus, the doctor said if I come back one more time, I get a free trip to the psychiatrist. But I think I'll be okay. The doctor said my pet Hammy can stay with me. Isn't it great news? Well, alright. Bye everyone!